He's 173 centimeters.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. It's Teofimo Lopez, the National Gold Gloves champion in 2015, and at 23 years old, became the youngest.
Ball goes, don't blink, that fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying two-division champion of the world, known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
The wait is over.
All right,
the
I went
stop,
over the
fight
rules.
begins.
I want you
now,
to protect yourself
let's
at all
get the
times.
answers.
Thousands of
And what I
fans
say,
here
you
in
must
attendance
obey.
tonight, but when the
Good
bell
luck.
rings, there will only be two that we're talking about.
Let's
The
go.
time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That right hand scored perfectly. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Don't let him get in your head.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You'd like... Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Neither fighter willing to slow down. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Play to the crowd. Keep embarrassing him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe this? How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Time.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
What you doing?
Well, there was no
Switch
doubt
on,
about
switch
who
on.
won
You've
that
been
round.
coasting
You
this
can't
fight.
leave it
Now
up
you're
to the
back
judges.
into
It's up
it.
to you as the
Now
fighter.
it's a tougher
And
fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence.
Here we go for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Bounce with that left hook.
It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
The courage on display here is incredible. And he scores with the counter. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring.
Hey, look for the left hook over that right hand.
Can't find a home with that jab. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Terrence Crawford just got rocked.
Hands up, get your hands up.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
That's time!
Let's talk about Crawford in that
Doing?
last
Come
round.
on. I need
Well,
you to
we're entering
focus on what you're doing.
desperation
You don't
mode
wanna
here.
lose
Gonna
this
need a
fight, do you?
knockout.
Wow.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
And there's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nobody home with that hook. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Good, man. Good work.
The jab doesn't quite connect. They exchange punches. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They both want the knockout. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Quick punch scores. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
You've done all your work.
Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Don't let him get in your head.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of defense here at all. There's a counter shot. That one will count. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Only catching air with that hook.
This isn't one yet.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who...
I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And the takeover's in some big trouble now. Down goes Lopez. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you all right?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Carries that jab away. Hold that thought! Teofimo in some real trouble here. Down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
Time!
Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
But we don't care.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. So what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to get back out there. I need you to...
This is the beginning of round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Good counter punch. Crawford is dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you...
Oh my God, Johnny! Crawford in trouble! Crawford got hit hard and down he goes! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Give me your gloves.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Throws the jab but does not score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So much for boxing. This is a fight. Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
Time out.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Focus,
What a huge
deep
momentum
breaths,
swing
big
that's
deep
going to
breaths.
be,
Calm
considering
yourself
that
down.
round will be
Calm
10-8.
yourself back. Come on, breathe. Get your mind back on.
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Catch and shoot. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look for.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. This has been a very... Whoa, wait a minute! And Lopez is dazed! How are they still standing?
He's gone.
I don't know. I gotta take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Stay down.
This is a high-octane battle. The jab slightly off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
Good
And time.
Let's talk about
You wanna win
Teofimo
this
Lopez
fight?
in that last
The
round.
fight's not over yet.
That'll be a 10-8 round
You've
for
gotta go out
sure
there
with
and
the
win this
knockdown.
round.
Can
You've
make
got
or break a-
everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Let's
And there's
do
the bell for round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and
Keep him
pickpocket
guessing.
him.
Jab up, jab down.
Did you see that? Teofimo Lopez might be ready to go. Down goes Teofimo. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You